Hi, this is Wendell from Raising Whitley, and I wanted to talk to you today about my ongoing struggle growing up in the Baptist church, dealing with my homosexuality and my religion. My Hollywood wife, Kym Whitley, asked me one time, she said, "Wendell, what is your truth?" She said, "My truth is I'm a fluffy girl." What is your truth? I had a hard time saying my truth, Kym, is I'm a gay man. And it's because of my doctorate. I struggle and I say to friends all the time that I would like to be in a relationship with a man. But what happens is I self-sabotage. People introduce me to guys, and because I think I'm going to hell in a handbasket, as I like to say, because that's not pleasing to God, I sabotage relationships by finding something wrong with the men and pushing them away. I'm taught that that is the flesh wanting that relationship, but that's not pleasing to God. You know, this reminds me of a story when the AIDS epidemic first came out. And it was related to people who were gay and that they may have the disease. My mother sent me a letter because I was gone from home at the time. And the letter said, "Wendell, when you see me, keep your emotions in check. Don't run up and hug me because I do have to be careful." Can you imagine what that did to me on the inside? I was probably in my 20s. Now, on the other spectrum of that, my grandmother, who loved me dearly, up until she passed a couple of years ago at 103. She always looked forward to me having girlfriends, even though I think internally she knew I was gay. My grandmother, you see, I think lived in denial. My mother thought I carried a disease. This is the stigma that my experience has taken me through. My grandmother being in denial, so I didn't talk about men to my grandmother. My mother being in denial because she thought it gave me a disease. And then the church who said it's a sin and you're going to hell for being gay. I then did what I thought society expected and what the Lord expected from me. I got married because I thought I would please the Lord and I would please people in my life. Not necessarily my siblings, but other people in my life. But the true fact is, I was not living my authentic self. And the wife I had at the time, though we never discussed it, I believe she knew I was not living my authentic self. So we did eventually divorce. Now, back in my day, there was no internet. But now, if you are going through the same struggle as it pertains to your religion, we now have the internet. You can Google. You can go to outreach programs. There are some churches out there that do have outreach programs, and there are some churches that have gay resources. The bottom line is, you don't have to go through this alone.
Why do you think I'm every woman?
You're a single working mother.
Okay, I'm gonna write that in my notes.
Single, thirsty, looking for love, mom.
We're always looking for ways to live our best lives, especially on a daily basis. With me today is dietitian and health fitness specialist Rebecca Scritchfield, and we're discussing ways to sneak good-for-you habits into your daily routine.